David Wood Ministries welcomes you to the Sunday School Directors Institute. For nearly 20 years, the focus of David Wood Ministries has been on revival and winning souls to Christ. The Sunday School Directors Institute will teach you how to effectively organize a Sunday school ministry that is focused on reaching people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. And now, here is Dr. David Wood.
Welcome to session number 4 in our Sunday School Directors Institute. This is a very, very important session. We're going to deal with a subject that is vital. I have people that come to me sometime and they say, "You always say that." I mean, every time we get together and train in anything, you always say, that's because it's always true. I mean, every session is vitally important. We're dealing in session number 4 with the record system. The record system. Wait a minute. Don't turn me off. Don't drop down a tone. Don't say, hey, others are more. Hey, if we do not do this successfully, everything else is going to kind of tumble down. This is the foundation that holds it together. I'll talk about the importance of it in just a moment. Also in this session, we're going to talk about not only the importance of it, we're going to talk about the purpose of it. And I mean by that, how it is a flow of information. It is your total information. This is the information age. This is the information you need to double your Sunday school. It gives you the ability to make decisions correctly. Then we're going to talk about the context sheet. We're going to talk about support information. All right, we'll get all to that in just a moment. Let me take a moment, if I can, to tell you that I was just excited about session number 3. A big day, promotion. You know, we've had the privilege of, in this whole area of talking about structure and function. And by now, as a Sunday school director, you've scratched your head and you've said, now, preacher, you haven't said a word about, curriculum. You haven't said a word about standards. Should there be standards in Sunday school? Absolutely. But standards can differ per church. And standards are up to the leadership of the pastor and the leadership of the church. So that's your arena. You choose the standards. Should the people be born again? Yes. Should they be separated from the world? Yes. But that is your area. You take care of that. We're talking about how to build the structure. A lot of times we get so talking about curriculum and so talking about standards that we never build the structure to double the Sunday school. What we want to do is deal with that important area. Now, the second area that we do not deal with is curriculum. There are some good curriculum sources. But again, that's your choice. We have only one curriculum program, and we call it A Layman's Guide to Personal Evangelism. It is a tremendous curriculum program. It lasts for 13 weeks. It fits 1 quarter. And by the way, I do all the teaching on video in 30-minute lessons. There's a workbook that every pupil gets. There's a leader's guide that the teacher has. And the subject is perfect. We teach them how to win somebody to Christ. Now, it becomes a feeder for our Operation Go program. We could look at it this way. Layman's Guide will train 100 people, 50 people, 500 people at one time in the function of soul winning. We've actually had junior high students that have gone home and won their parents to Christ because they've learned how to do it. But it does not build the accountability. It does not build the feeder that is ongoing that Operation Go does. But it is a tremendous way. A lot of times preachers have said, if I start an Operation Go, it's going to take me a year and a half, and then I'm going to train the whole corps. I want to train everybody at once in what soul winning is. And so this program is able to do that in curriculum. That's all the help we can give in curriculum at this time. But there's great curriculum that can be used in Sunday school. So the areas of standards and curriculum, we really do not address that. And by the way, most of what you pick up off the shelf on how to build Sunday school deals 99% with standards and curriculum. You can have the best standards on earth and the best curriculum on earth. And if you do not build the structure and do not duplicate that structure and grow that structure, your Sunday school will not double. It will not double. That's the reason we're sitting still. Our goal is to see your Sunday school double in attendance and offering. And the offering comes in because of what? More people. And people are preached from the pulpit and taught to give, and discipleship deals in that way. So we want to see things double in 24 months or less. And it can happen if we'll get working on it right away.